Welcome to my channel. Today's topic, 1 hour a day, your future starts now. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you truly dedicated just 1 hour each day to the thing that matters most to you? Not scrolling your phone, not worrying, not making excuses, but one focused hour every single day. What if that hour could quietly, almost invisibly, rewrite your future? It sounds almost too simple, right? Just an hour a day, what difference could that possibly make? But let me tell you, it's never about the number of hours you have, it's about how you use them, and most people, without even realizing it, let their hours slip away for months, even years. We're all busy, but somehow there's always time to get lost in endless scrolling, mindless distractions, or daydreaming about a future that never really comes. Let's get real for a second. I want to share a story with you not about some genius or celebrity, but about a friend of mine, Alex. Alex was stuck in a dead-end job. Every day felt the same, and he'd convinced himself that he didn't have the time, the talent, or even the luck to change his life. Every time he thought about trying something new, he'd push it off. Oh, maybe next year, he'd say. Maybe you felt that way too, waiting for the perfect time, for things to get easier, or just for a sign that you're ready, but then something shifted. Alex decided to do something small but radical for 1 hour each night before bed. He'd work on learning how to code, no grand resolutions, no fancy equipment, no pressure to become the best overnight. Just 1 hour, no skipping, no excuses. Some nights he was tired, some nights he was frustrated, but he kept showing up. At first, nothing really changed. He wasn't suddenly smarter or luckier. But after 3 months, he landed his first freelance project. A year later, he had a new job, more income, and most importantly, a confidence in himself that he'd never felt before. What changed? Not luck, not genius, just the quiet, relentless compounding power of that 1 hour repeated day after day. That's the real secret. Most lives don't drift because people lack dreams. They drift because they let their hours slip away, thinking, I'll start tomorrow, until all the tomorrows run out. I know, for a lot of us, especially when you're under 25, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. You scroll through everyone's highlight reels online, seeing friends traveling, building businesses, or just seeming like they have it all together. It feels like everyone else is racing ahead while you're just here, but here's something no one ever says out loud. Most of those people you're comparing yourself to, they're just as unsure, just as anxious, just as lost sometimes as you are. Most people are waiting, hoping life will give them a sign or an opportunity, when really, it's about what you choose to do with the time you have now. So here's the question I want you to ask yourself. What if you fiercely protected just 1 hour a day, made it non-negotiable, like an appointment with your future? What would you build? What could you change? Who might you become? The truth is, you don't need a mentor, a New Year's resolution, or a lucky break. You just need to decide that your growth matters enough to defend that hour from the noise, the distractions, and the doubt. Think about it. An hour a day is 7 hours a week, more than 30 hours a month, over 350 hours a year. That's like giving yourself a full-time course in anything you want without quitting your job, your studies, or your responsibilities. Imagine if you spent those hours learning a language, developing a skill, getting stronger, working on your dream project, or even just reflecting on who you want to become. You might not see the results tomorrow or next week, but give it a few months and you'll be amazed at how far you've come. It doesn't have to be perfect. Your hour can be messy. Some days you'll be motivated, other days you'll want to give up. That's normal. The real change happens not in the loud, dramatic moments, but in the quiet decision to keep going, to keep showing up for yourself even when no one's watching, even when it feels pointless. And you know what? That's where self-respect is built. That's how confidence is formed, not because other people finally notice your hard work, but because you start to realize what you're truly capable of just by keeping a promise to yourself. So, as you listen to this, I want you to picture your own life. What's the one thing you secretly wish you could get better at? What's the passion or goal you keep putting off, telling yourself there will be time someday? What if you gave it 1 hour a day? Starting tonight, that's what we're here to explore, not just why 1 hour matters, but how you can start using it to change your story step by step from tonight forward. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If this message inspired you, I'd love for you to subscribe and be part of this journey together. Remember, your future starts with just 1 hour. See you next time.